Friends, gather round, for we're diving headfirst into the wonderful world of immigration policy. President Biden, in his infinite wisdom, has decided to tackle the border situation with the grace of a rhinoceros on roller skates. His new plan? Let's just say it involves a lot less "give us you're tired, you're poor," and a lot more "have you considered applying online?" The idea is to limit asylum seekers if those pesky border crossings get too high. Of course, this being America, everyone and their pet chihuahua has an opinion on this. And by everyone, we mean Texas Democrats and Republicans who, as usual, are locked in a political showdown that would make a WWE match look like a tea party. Buckle up, folks, it's about to get bumpy. Texas Democrats are known for many things: their love of barbecue, their ability to wear cowboy boots with everything, and their uncanny talent for disagreeing with each other. And when it comes to Biden's new immigration policy, they're staying true to form. Some Democrats are cautiously optimistic, hoping this new plan might actually, do something about the border situation. Others, however, are downright horrified. They see this as a betrayal of America's values, a giant go-away sign slammed in the faces of those seeking a better life. It's like watching a family of squirrels try to share a nut. There's a lot of squeaking, some frantic scrambling, and absolutely no clear winner. The only thing they seem to agree on is that Republicans are probably going to make a big fuss about this. And spoiler alert, they're not wrong. You know that neighbor who always complains about your lawn? The one who insists on mowing at 7 a.m. on a Saturday? Yeah, that's basically Texas Republicans when it comes to immigration. They've been yelling "secure the border" for so long, their vocal cords are probably developing calluses. So you can imagine their reaction to Biden's new plan is less than enthusiastic. They're calling it weak, ineffective, and about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. Their solution, as always, involves a lot of concrete barbed wire and possibly a moat filled with alligators. They see this as yet another example of Biden being soft on immigration, a claim that's about as surprising as finding a cowboy hat in Texas. The truth is, they'd probably complain even if Biden solved world hunger and cured the common cold, all while riding a bald eagle and wearing a Stars and Stripes Speedo. Section 4. Lawyers, assemble. The ACLU sharpens its legal clause. Now, you can't shake up the immigration system without attracting the attention of a certain group of legal eagles. And by legal eagles, we mean the American Civil Liberties Union, or ACLU, those champions of justice who probably have the Constitution memorized backwards and in Latin. They're not exactly thrilled with Biden's new plan. In fact, they're already polishing their gavels and warming up their legal arguments, ready to launch a lawsuit with the ferocity of a honey badger protecting its den. They say this policy is about as legal as a $3 bill and about as humane as a cage match between a kitten and a bear. Their argument boils down to this: everyone deserves a fair shot at asylum, regardless of how they got here. And they're willing to fight tooth and nail to make sure that happens. So buckle up, folks, because this legal battle is about to get messier than a chili cook-off after a rainstorm. Section 5. Nonprofit organization throws shade and a lawsuit at Ken Paxton. Meanwhile, in the Lone Star State, the drama never sleeps. The Los Americas Immigrant Advocacy Center, a nonprofit organization that helps immigrants navigate the legal system, has decided to take matters into its own hands. And by take matters into its own hands, we mean sue Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. You see, Paxton, a man who seems to have a personal vendetta against anything remotely related to immigration, wants to get his hands on some records about Biden's parole policies. But Los Americas is having none of it. They're basically telling Paxton, "Not today, Satan," and filing a lawsuit to protect their client's confidentiality. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. But one thing's for sure, this legal showdown is about to get juicier than a gossip session at a hair salon. Section 6 Texas says hold my beer and sues the Biden administration again. And just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder, Texas decides to up the ante. That's right, folks, Texas is suing the Biden administration over immigration. Again, it's like that friend who always brings drama to the party, except this time the party is the American legal system. This time, Texas is leading a coalition of 16 states, all of them seeing red, both literally and figuratively, over Biden's immigration policies. They're basically saying, "We'll show you who's boss," which in this case is a bunch of lawyers in expensive suits arguing over legal technicalities. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a Texas tornado. But hey, at least it's never boring in the Lone Star State, especially when it comes to immigration.